Welcome to Mock Interview Pro. If you're gearing up for a traffic control specialist interview, you're in the right place. Today, we'll explore some key questions that will help you shine in your interview. Let's dive right into the first question. Could you share an instance when you had to manage a really stressful situation while handling air traffic? This question aims to understand how you handle pressure and make quick decisions in critical situations. Here are some tips to help you frame your answer. Choose a specific example that highlights your skills. Describe the challenging circumstances that made it stressful. Detail the actions you took to handle the situation effectively. Discuss the outcome and any lessons you learned. Keep your answer focused on your role and impact. Now, let's look at a sample answer to illustrate this.
During a thunderstorm, I was responsible for rerouting multiple flights while managing anxious pilots and crew. I quickly assessed the latest weather reports and communicated clear instructions to ensure safe landings, successfully redirecting 5 flights without incident.
By the way, we're only covering a handful of questions in this video, but I've prepared a free PDF with all 30 top interview questions for traffic control specialists. It also includes example answers and tips to help you prepare with confidence. The download link is just below. Can you tell me about a time when you worked closely with other controllers to solve a complicated traffic situation? This question is designed to evaluate your teamwork and communication skills in collaborative scenarios. Let's go over some strategies to help you answer this. Clearly describe the situation and provide specific details. Emphasize the importance of teamwork and communication with your peers. Highlight the problem-solving techniques you used. Share the positive outcome and any improvements in safety or efficiency. Reflect on what you learned from the experience. Here's an example of how you might respond.
During a busy holiday weekend, I worked with 2 other controllers using headsets to coordinate the flow of arrivals and departures. By monitoring radar data closely, I suggested rerouting one incoming flight to ease congestion. Our teamwork resulted in timely landings and significantly reduced delays.
Describe a decision you made during a critical situation and what the outcome was. This question assesses your decision-making abilities in high-stakes scenarios. Consider these tips when crafting your answer. Think of a specific incident that required quick thinking. Focus on your role and the decision-making process. Clearly explain the context and what was at stake. Highlight the outcome, whether it was positive or a learning experience. Reflect on how this experience shapes your future decisions. Let's see an example answer to give you a better idea.
During a high traffic period, I noticed 2 aircraft on a potential collision course. I quickly assessed their altitudes and issued new headings to both pilots, ensuring safe separation. The outcome was successful, with both aircraft avoiding conflict, and I received positive feedback from my supervisor.
Suppose you're managing an airport during a severe thunderstorm. How would you ensure the safety of incoming and outgoing flights? This question gauges your ability to respond effectively to emergency situations. Here's how you can approach this question. Establish communication with meteorological services for real-time updates. Implement a ground stop to delay all incoming and outgoing flights. Coordinate with airlines to assess the safety of each flight. Ensure all ground personnel are positioned in safe areas away from hazards. Maintain clear communication with passengers regarding delays and safety measures. Here's an example response to illustrate.
I would first establish communication with weather services to receive real-time updates on the storm's severity. Then I would implement a ground stop to pause all flight operations until it's safe. I would work with airlines to assess the status of flights and prioritize safety for every incoming and outgoing aircraft.
Imagine you're coordinating multiple aircraft at the same time. How would you prioritize communication? The focus here is on your multitasking skills and ability to prioritize effectively. These tips can help you articulate your answer. Assess the situation based on the urgency and safety of each flight. Prioritize communication with aircraft in critical phases, such as takeoff and landing. Use concise, clear language to convey important instructions quickly. Maintain situational awareness and adjust priorities as needed. Ensure that all communications are acknowledged to confirm understanding. Here's a sample answer for this question.
I would first assess which aircraft are in critical phases like takeoff or landing, prioritizing communication with them to ensure safety. I would keep my instructions clear and concise, checking for acknowledgments from the pilots.
Before we wrap up, remember you can get all 30 questions, example answers, and step-by-step tips in a handy PDF. Totally free, just grab it below.